Hi, this is Gillian Perkins from Get Living Raw Foods and Wellness Coaching. So today we're going to be making cashew vegetable crisps, or I like to call it my hippie mix because it's sort of a mix of whatever you want to throw in. And I like, because eating plant-based, I often have a lot of leftover vegetables, and this is a great way I can reuse them. Now, of course, you're going to be needing your dehydrator. This one, you can use any type of dehydrator, even the cheaper, the round ones. Those are just a little irritating because you have to keep replacing the trays, whereas this one you don't. The fan is from the back, and it just blows right in. And this one is a 9 tray. I have, and the reason why I have a 9 tray is because I do a lot of dehydrating all at once. I don't dehydrate every day. I don't use this like an oven, although it is my oven, but I use it when I do make it something. I'm going to make a lot of it. So if I'm making my wraps, or if I'm making kale chips, or what I'm making today, I make a lot of it. So then I don't have to keep making it up. So just to get started, we are, what I found in my fridge was cabbage. And I really love cabbage. Cabbage, it's very high in sulfur, which is sort of your beautifying mineral. And it's great for brain food because it does actually have vitamin K. And it's great for weight loss. I kind of call it my cheap superfood. And it usually, cabbage, even organic, does not require, it's not as expensive. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my food processor. You could just cut it by hand if you find that a lot easier. This one, I like this food processor because I can actually decide what size I want. So use it on your smallest blade. This is like a 2-inch right now. Actually, I might just make it about a 2-inch. And my carrots, all I did was wash them. I'm not going to peel them. You can peel them, of course. And I'm just going to run this all through you'll see how fast this goes. And then I'm going to be throwing in my carrots, which I'm just going to be slicing these. And carrots should be sliced a little more thinly because they take a little longer to actually dehydrate. And because carrots, we've got great carotenoids, which are great for your eye health. The orange color is the carotenoids. So that is an antioxidant, and it helps to fight the free radicals in our body. And of course, high in fiber as well. And we have our zucchini, and I love zucchini, high in potassium, which is great for your blood pressure. And you can also call them courgettes as well. These also help to break down your amino acids, which are your protein, where your body gets your protein, how it creates protein. Great for weight loss, for your teeth, and great for cholesterol. And also high in water, of course, because it's a very watery vegetable. And some people don't like it, but if you put it with other flavored foods, it actually is quite good. And it's a great, in my raw vegan cakes and my scones or tea biscuits, this becomes a really nice base for it and gives it a doughy texture. So I'm just going to, and of course, celery. This is what I had in my fridge. I do love celery. It's also great, as you can see, the green, it's great chlorophyll. It has a high in fiber, high in fighting disease, and for detoxing. Very great for detoxing. So as I said, you could use whatever vegetables you would like to use. Cauliflower could be really good in this as well. And so I'm just going to put this in a bowl. Very first thing I do, if you have one of these, I bring it down to 0 because I cut my hand on this once and it's not going to happen again. It's very easy to do when you're not careful. When you're working with kitchen tools, you have to be very careful because having a sliced finger or hand is not an option. So just clean that out of the way. Now I've got my cabbage mixture in here. You could use more carrots if you want. I'm using about 8 cups or so of vegetables. So we are going to, in my high-speed blender, if you have one, that's great. This should work in any blender. This is the one I have. I have a Vitamix. You can use a Blendtec, and of course in Australia and England you have your own brands of high-speed machine. So one thing about cashews, they're great for cancer, for heart health, for blood pressure, helping with gallstones, and of course with weight management. And cashews do have some good oils in them as well, and which is very good for our heart health as well. I'm going to be throwing in my lemon juice. Lemon juice is very alkalizing, high in vitamin C. There's some great, and it's so refreshing as well. I'm going to use, now I use the Himalayan salt because it comes from the Himalayan mountains, so it has about 80 different minerals, as opposed to iodized salt, which has 50 chemicals, which we really don't want to use. This is sesame seeds. Now, sesame seeds are very high in protein. Now, 20% of your sesame seed contains protein. The rest is of your very good omega-3 oils, and which helps to prevent diabetes. It reduces your blood pressure, cholesterol, helps with cholesterol, digestion, skin, and of course your heart health because of the good oils that are being used. So I love to mention the health benefits of what we're doing, just because it just makes you realize that you're not just eating for the sake of eating. You're not just eating food, but you're eating living food. You're eating food that's actually going to heal your body. It's actually going to put your body in such a great state, and it's going to reduce inflammation. It's going to help to prevent these autoimmune diseases that are plaguing our society right now. And this is a great snack idea. So it's very filling. So if you really are trying to break that snack habit, these are good recipes to actually put into your diet. Of course, we have our garlic, great for fighting bacterial issues, and some other wonderful qualities in there. This is going to be quite noisy, so I'm only going to just put on for a few seconds, but generally it'll be about a minute to get nice and smooth. You're going to add a little bit more liquid to this. I want this to be just a little runny. Okay. So we have it. This is a little chunky. You can make it smoother. If you want it smoother, just keep adding more water and you'll get it more smooth. So I'm just going to take this out. I don't mind this chunky, and I'm going to have to rub this into my vegetables using my fingers. That's probably the easiest way to do it. So I'm just going to rub it all in. So this is just mixing and making sure that everything is, especially the carrots are separated as well. You want to make sure that happens. And of course, we're going to do it at a temperature of 118 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really low. That way, we're going to keep in all these wonderful antioxidants that are here. You know, just knowing that the sulfur that's in the cabbage, which is so good for us, and you know, that's all the minerals will be kept intact. Actually, minerals aren't really destroyed with heat, but your antioxidants are, and some of your vitamins are as well destroyed with heat. So that's the idea of dehydration. But if you go camping as well, you know, this is a great snack to take, especially if you're hiking in your camping or just going on a hike. So you know, it's lightweight and it doesn't take up a lot of room. So this is our dehydrating sheet. And as I mentioned, you have to buy this extra sheet. And you can use parchment on it as well. And you're just going to really just spread it so I like it when food is not too technical. And this is not that technical. So you can see I've sort of just put it in there. And I'm just going to go wash my hands. There we go. And I've already done some. So this is going to be about 12 to 15 hours. It's going to take a lot longer because you've actually added this liquid, the cashews as well. So it's going to take a lot longer as opposed to the kale chips that I have posted or will be posting as well. So here is what I call my hippie mix. Also really, really nice. Zucchini, you can actually do the same recipe with, I'm just using zucchini as well. You can also, if you see the kale recipe, that recipe, you can interchange. You could use the nice cashew sauce that we just made. You can put it on the kale, or the same with the olive oil dressing that we did on the kale. You can do on this, depending what your taste buds are like. But just beautiful. There's a cabbage, and that's fantastic. So I hope you enjoy. Give it a try. You don't need a special dehydrator. You could just use your ordinary dehydrators if you'd like. So don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you enjoy your day.